And Nessa's omission a lot of times was a bit more highlighted to me. I kind of noticed that she wasn't on screen, and it's like, well, because this a lot of it is because I did come into it when I came into it, so I kind of knew that we weren't going to have Marsha on the show for that long, but it was still kind of like, well, and I could kind of see how things might have, how she may not have come back to the show. I do remember hearing that she kind of voluntarily decided not to come back on the show, and it kind of makes sense from a couple of different reasons. I had also heard that, the schedule of doing 22 to 24 episodes a season was a lot for her to handle, and she didn't want to do all that, etc. The BBC, you only had to do like 8 to 10. It was more like TV shows now where you have like 10 episodes in the season and you're done. In the BBC, that's kind of how it was, and that's what she was more used to. So the grind, she wasn't used to that. She didn't like doing that, etc. And that's one of the reasons why she stepped away. I think part of it might have also been, and I hadn't heard this, but I'm kind of assuming she might have noticed how little camera time she was getting versus some of the other cast members, how they finally was managed to get James Lejour more involved in the show. And with James, it make more sense because they kind of already relegated him to the outside of the casino, so it's hard to integrate him into a lot of the stories, which is why they brought him in to do security. That made sense. But screen time was probably an issue. And even though she had done Lost, she did 12 episodes of Lost, I imagine she had more screen time, more prominent screen time on Lost with a bigger cast than she might have even had here in Las Vegas with a smaller cast. So that might have played a part. I don't know. I wish I did know. It would be great to interview and ask her. But Marsha Thomason.